Hey, Roy Haviv here. I'm answering a Facebook question about learning the notes on the bass, where they are. I'm assuming you know the basics, like the names of the open strings. This is one of the first things we learned on the bass. It's E, A, D, and G, right? One of the next things we learned on the bass is first position, or at least the first 5 frets where the money is. So after E, like the alphabet, I have F on the first fret, G on the third fret, right? After A, I have B and C, second and third fret. After D, I have E and F, second and third fret again. And on the G, I have A, B on the, A on the second fret, B on the fourth, and C on the fifth fret. So I'm assuming we know that. That's kind of one of the first things we learn. If somebody knows some notes on the bass, that's what they know. But what about the rest of the instrument? So there's a few anchor points, or that help us know where we are, or where our next notes would be. First of all, is our bass is tuned in fourths. Now, if you don't know music theory, you don't know what fourths are. A fourth is an interval. It's the fourth degree of the scale. For a major and minor scale, the fourth would be the same. So that means that our next string is going to be a fourth up, or 5 half steps away. So I know that my 5th fret on the E string will be the same as an open string underneath it, which would be an A. So on the 5th fret here, I have an A. On the 5th fret on the A, I have a D, just like the open string underneath that. On the 5th fret on the D string, I'll have a G, right? And here, we already know we have a C. If I had another thinner string underneath here, it would be a C if I would tune it in fourths. Now, the next anchor point that I have is the 7th fret. 7th fret is the same as an open string that is lower pitched than it. So if I had a 5 string, my lowest pitch note will be a B, right? So my 7th fret on the E string is a B. My 7th fret on the A string is an E, just like the open string that's lower pitched than it. It's an octave. Same thing for D, so 7th fret will be an A, and 7th fret on the G string will be a D. Now, if you remember the notes on our open strings, right, in our first position, 7th fret here is an E. That means that on my next first fret, I'll have a F and a G, and G, 3 frets up from it. Here, if this is an A, that means that B is 2 frets away, and 1 more fret for C. And then here, if this is D, so 2 frets up, will be an E, and then I have another F. What about the E string? If this is a B, the C will always be a half step up, and then D will be 2 frets up from there. So I have, right? Our next anchor point is the 12th fret, which is exactly an octave. So it would be whatever note an open string would be. Once I get to the 12th fret, I just start it all over again. So I have my dots. The first dot is my new 3rd fret. The second dot here is my new 5th fret. The second dot here is my new 7th fret, 9th fret. And then if you have 24 frets, you'll have 2 dots in there as well. So everything, if this is a G, my first dot after the 12th fret will be a G. 5th fret will be an A. So my second octave of second dot will also be an A. That covers the entire bass in a really short period of time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.